Alright, so I want to get you guys in the habit of taking pictures of the problems from Schoology and putting them in your OneNote. That way you can go through and highlight or whatever else you need to do. Volunteer drivers are needed to bring 80 students to the championship baseball game. Okay, so that's important. Drivers either have cars, which seat 4 students. Okay, so we have cars, seat 4 students, or vans, which can seat 6 students. The equation 4c plus 6v is going to give us what we need to be able to solve this. Describes the relationship between the number of cars, C, and the number of vans, V. They can transport exactly 80 students. Okay, so we're going to start here. And we want to write our let statements. Let C equal cars. Let V equal vans. You put number of. So we want to try to figure out which statements are true. So it seemed like most of you guys were able to come up with 2 of the correct choices. There are actually 4 total that are true. So I'm just going to go through a couple examples of what you need to do. It says if 12 cars go, then 2 vans are needed. All right, so to test this, we can plug in 12 for cars and 2 for vans. Now this equation wants to be able to get 80, have at least 80 students to be able to go. So we need to have spot for 80 students. All right, so if we work this out, we get 48 plus 12 equals 80. So we actually get 60 here. So that's not enough. Okay, so we have to have at least 80 spots to transport those 80. Oh wait, no, sorry, it says exactly. So we want to transport exactly 80 students. Okay, so if the left side doesn't equal 80 when you're plugging it in, then it's not a solution. All right, so we can cross this one out. That one does not work. Okay. So let's test the next one. So again, we use 4c plus 6v equals 80. We know that C is cars and V is vans. So this time C is 14 and V is 4. All right, so we're going to test it. If we have 14 cars and 4 vans, do we get 80? All right, so we're going to put this in here and get 56 plus 24. We want to see if that equals 80. Okay, so 56 and 24 does equal 80. So because those two equal out, this one is a solution. So you would mark that one as true. Okay, I want to let you investigate these 3. I want to talk about the last one just because it is worded a little bit differently. So when it says that it meets the constraints, all that's a fancy word for saying is, do we get 80? Okay, so if I put in 8 vans and 8 cars, so 4 times 8 and 6 times 8, we want to see if we get 80. So 8 times 4 is 32 plus 48. Okay, and yes, in this case we get 80 again, so it does meet the constraint. So this one counts. All right, so you've got to choose, there's 2 more that are correct out of these. Okay, so you need to go through and show your work. Okay, and choose the 2 here that are correct.